Tesla. Alright guys, getting ready for the long trek home. I'm gonna make some stops, maybe visit a couple comic book shops before we head to the airport. I mean, like I said earlier, I don't like having to come to Portland, but it is a pretty place once you're here. Interesting. So I just ate at a local burger shop here called Nancy Joe's Burgers and Fries. It was actually pretty decent. It was really similar to Five Guys. And when I say similar,
turn left onto Woodland Avenue.
I mean really similar. I mean like really similar. It might as well be Five Guys. And I talked to one of the employees there who let me know that she actually went through a bad divorce. And when she got her settlement, she took the money from her husband who owned a chain of Five Guys and opened up these restaurants. I think she took more than just the money in the divorce. I think she took some recipes too. But not bad. Check it out. Nancy Joe's Burgers and Fries. This one here is in Woodburn, Oregon. So I got some time to kill before my flight, so I'm going to check out one of the local comic book shops here. It's actually one that my friend Logan told me about years ago when he was living here, called Books with Pictures. It's a very cool local shop. There's some really good books in there. Since I only brought one bag with me, it's really hard for me to find some stuff to take back home with me. But they have a really cool independent section of a lot of local artists. But as the guy working here has pointed out, it's really hard to have books for local artists when a lot of the industry professionals live in the city. So technically they're local artists. But if you get a chance, make sure you stop by and check it out. It's Books with Pictures here in Portland, Oregon. So as you saw earlier in the video, we actually stopped by Allied Comics, which was the one I really wanted to hit while I was in town because they had an amazing catalog of Silver Age books, Golden Age books, and key issues before. Got there, they literally had nothing in their inventory. I did not realize this week was Emerald City Comic Con up in Seattle, so they had literally taken the whole store's inventory up there. But the guy that helped me today, Mark, he was nice enough to say, hey, if you're looking for back issues, why don't you try Cosmic Monkey over in Portland? So we did, and I actually picked up a book. I also bought a t-shirt there too, because, you know, I'm a t-shirt guy. But I picked up Secret Wars #1. And the reason I picked this up is Jim Starlin's going to be at Tucson Comic Con here in a couple weeks. Hey guys, while I was editing the video, I realized I kept saying Jim Starlin. I was talking about a whole separate book with the guy that worked inside the comic book shop there. I think we were talking about the Batman 423 with the Todd McFarlane cover, which I believe was written by Jim Starlin. So for whatever reason, I said Jim Starlin wrote Secret Wars #1. I meant Jim Shooter. That bothered me. I was like, oh my gosh, why did I do that? So I just wanted to cut in here and say, I'm not a complete simp. I know what I'm doing. It's Jim Shooter, not Jim Starlin. All right, back to the video. And I thought that'd be a cool book to get signed because I have the rest of the Secret Wars. I just didn't have #1. So hey, it wasn't a total loss. So I mean, Cosmic Monkey was actually a really cool, really large stop. One of the best back issues catalogs I've ever seen. I just didn't have time to go through all of them. Now we got to go to the airport, try to catch our flight, which is now delayed, which has been the common thread in our story since this trip started. All right guys, well, let's go. Next stop, Portland International Airport. Can't fly home on an empty stomach. Finally at the airport. Well, just got home after the long trip. I missed some things today recording because it just got to be a long day. I'll put it together. Hopefully it makes some sense and it's kind of cool. Went to The only comic book shop I really didn't record. Sorry, that's where the video got cut off. I was so tired, I accidentally hit stop and kept talking. Originally that trip started off, that journey back started off about 8 a.m. that morning. I didn't get walked through my door until about 3 a.m. Shout out to my mom and my aunt coming to pick me up from Phoenix because, wow, I was tired. Not the best trip in the world because I was there for not the greatest reasons. I was there to help my ailing father. But it was a nice little getaway. Oregon is beautiful. Definitely not my cup of tea as far as like living there goes. But I love visiting. I love the comic book scene. I love the food scene. But it was just a long trip. It was a lot of stuff shoved into like 2 to 3 days. But hey, thanks for taking another ride with me. I know we didn't talk about Teslas or anything, but we did talk about travel. And when I travel, I pretty much have it down to a process. When I do travel with the family, it's a different process, but I've been traveling my whole life on a regular basis, so I'm able to stuff my whole life in a backpack if I need to. Don't get me wrong, I like stuff. I have lots of things. I mean, I have a giant comic book collection, and I'm a hoarder when it comes to certain things in tech and with collectibles. But the reality is, if I really need to, throw stuff in my bag, and I'm good to go for like a week or so. But thanks for tuning in. We got some more trips coming up here. We got Tucson Comic Con coming in about 2 weeks. And I know we're planning another Disney trip around my birthday, so the first part of November. So just if you haven't done so yet, please like and subscribe. There's more videos coming. And thanks for watching this long if you made it this far. And enjoy the rest of your day. Thanks for taking another ride with me. And let's take another ride again soon.